The moment in your life when it's time to awaken. You stumbled upon the cottage, no mistaken. Divinely orchestrated. Meet Auntie Karen, who knows where you've been searching for that clarity in this moment in life. When you're feeling so alone, Karen's Cottage is here to be a second home. We all have a common bond. Auntie Karen, the responsibility she's been given, that's what comes with psychic ability. You have to deliver in truth and humility. She's tapped into the divine. She knows that every person is here by universal design. When you hear that southern accent as she says, come on in, she's ready to begin. The duality of the Gemini personality is absolutely a reality. Don't let the sparkle in her eyes be misleading. That she will spring into action if you want a reaction. Not even a fraction of what she's got to unleash. Suggest you respect with the rest. This is her space. Don't forget about her twin who's not afraid to catch a case. If you get in her face, this is the cottage. Come on in. Now your journey can begin here at the cottage. Come on in. Welcome to the cottage. Welcome to the cottage.
Hey y'all, welcome in. Welcome to mini readings. How's everybody doing this evening? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I know, right, Gina? I can't get over that song either. Green Eyed Devil did a great job on that. I can't believe she did that for me. And it just so happened it came out, she sent it on right at my birthday, which was amazing. So what a sweet surprise she did. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Lisa Duck. Patty A. Welcome to Fam Jam, Patty. How you doing? Good to see everybody. So Shauna, we did the all signs a few hours ago. If you want to read about Virgo, if you want to hear about Virgo, we did that a few hours ago. But otherwise, you can hang out here, especially if you have a question yourself and you want to get on the list, you can do that. Hey, Miss Lauren of Light, how are you, love? Good to see you. How's everybody doing? Lisa Duck, can I just say you are an amazing friend, an amazing mod. Thank you for what you do. You're always so good and supportive. I appreciate you. All right. I know I tell you that, but not enough. Anyway. All right, loves. Let's clear some energy. Y'all ready to clear some energy? All right, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Let's clear energy. Oh, look, I'm shedding. Here we go. All right. Nice, nice. Well, hello, Laura G. What you doing? What you doing? Gina, you need a laugh. Oh, Lauren. I'm going to put you after Gina. Gina, I don't know if you've ever heard of crumble cookies, but it's like a cookie place and they're phenomenal. But anyway, long story short, they have a flavor of cookie called cornbread, and that and the peanut butter are my two favorites. They're both amazing. And they had cornbread on the menu this week, and so we got some last night. Anyway, I had to tell you about that because we always talk about cornbread. So that cornbread cookie is off the freaking chain. If you have heard of it, yeah, they did. They have cornbread this week. So I may have to go back. I'm telling you that's like, I love me those cornbread. The cornbread and the peanut butter are my two favorites. Hey, Bryn Nick. Hey, Killer Carrie. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Cornbread. Yes, absolutely. It's like they're just so good. It's like got a sweet taste to it. And then there's a little dab of like buttery icing on the top. It's just, it's just phenomenal. Of course, I thought of you, Gina. Gina, I don't think I'll ever have any cornbread or anything with that word in it and not think of you. I swear to God. Me and Gina have an ongoing, not long after she first started, following me, Gina sent me a question and she said, what in the cornbread is going on? And I fell out. She's Southern like me and I fell out. Hey, Britt, girl, what you doing? All right, Lisa, you're up first. And I'm going to go over and it's going to make me log back in. It won't take but a second on my website, and I'll do that real quick. But while we're waiting on that to load up, all right, come on. While we're waiting on that to load up, tomorrow night, I don't know exactly what time, but tomorrow evening, sometime around this time, maybe a little bit earlier than this, I have got a special surprise. We have the Cottage is having a collaboration, and I am super excited. A lot of you will recognize this person, and it probably may surprise you to see me collabing with this person. You may not know, but at any rate, super excited. Cannot wait. It's going to be a treat, and I'm very, very excited. So just pay attention. Just pay attention. Cassie, you're after Lauren. Just pay attention. And you don't want to miss it. I promise you that. You don't want to miss it. Let me go ahead and put Cassie on here, and then we'll read for Lisa. All right. But I am super excited. It's going to be a very, very nice thing, I do believe. So... Brit girl. Yes, I got you, Cassie. I saw it come through. All right, let's go. Let's get started, you guys. Let me shut my damn mouth, and we will see what's up. All right, Ms. Lisa. All right, Ms. Lisa, the good stuff in the love life. Well, hello, Doc. How you doing? Krista, you're after Cassie. I'll update the list in a minute, but let me go ahead and get started. Doc, how you been doing? It's so good to see your smiling face. Well, I know you're not. Yeah, it's like I feel you smiling. How about that? You know. All right, here we go. Lisa, let's look at your love life. I always do that first, don't I? All right, let's do, let me timestamp for Lisa. Here we go, my Lisa friend. All right, Lisa, boo. All right, Lisa, quack, quack. Here we go. Give me Lisa's love life next 3 months. Give me Lisa's love life next 3 months. Next 3 months for Lisa. Lisa the Pisces, next 3 months. Next 3 months for Miss Lisa. Next 3 months. Uh-oh. Yikes, Doc. Here we go. What in the duck is going on with Lisa? Next 3 months romance for Miss Lisa. What do we see here? What's going on with Lisa? Next 3 months, please. Next 3 months. I'm reading with Cosmic Cat. This is one of my favorite decks. I haven't read with it in a while. I read for it today. I read with it today for my all signs, and I'm reading for it again tonight. I love this deck. Pretty good deck. All right, here we go. Love for Lisa. Love for Lisa. All right, let's see here. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Okay, so next thing in your love life. Predictably. Okay, so the 6 of Cups came up in the reverse, the 10 of Swords come up in the upright, the 9 of Pentacles. What I see you doing is finalizing something, okay? Closing the door, closing the chapter on a situation that you've got history with, and not good history. 6 of Cups in reverse. And the 9 of Pentacles is very interesting because that's like you're kind of coming into your own, feeling your own, what is it I'm trying to say? I don't know, just vibing, doing well, probably doing well financially, but we'll get more on that in a minute. But it's kind of like your very first thing, your first order of business is really finding your way out of that mess and into being happy and on your own. A whole ass vibe, got it going on. That 9 of Pentacles is a good energy to be in. And that's your first order of business is you. Lisa's putting herself first, and good on that. Good on that. So I do like that, Lisa. Let's see what else we can find out for you. But you're definitely, your first priority is your own stability, your own happiness. You're getting your ducks in a row. Pun intended, right? Lisa is getting her ducks in a row. I love this. I love this. 6 of Wands. You're getting a lot of attention. 6 of Pentacles, death, reverse. That past person's going to be chasing you, Lisa. I will tell you that. Oh, you got another one though. You got 2 different people in your energy, Lisa. But you've got that past person in your energy. All right. That person's going to be pursuing you pretty hot and heavy. You've got one other in your energy though, which is kind of interesting. I see you turning your back on the past person, right? You too, Doc. Love you so much. Thank you for being here. Something is going to be shaking loose here soon. All right. 9 of Swords in reverse. I see changes. 7 of Cups in reverse. You are going to be Page of Cups. There's somebody new here. 8 of Pentacles. You're going to be vibing with somebody new. And it's a likelihood that there's somebody here. I don't know if you're going to commit in the next 3 months, but I definitely see you narrowing things down with this person. I see a lot of people, King of Cups. Yeah. You're going to be dealing with somebody that you're going to fall in love with. And I feel like it's somebody new, Lisa. I feel like it's somebody new. And it could be a water sign like yourself. All right. It could be because there is a lot of water here. I even pulled Pisces energy, crazy enough, right? And that could be your energy. But I also pulled Scorpio energy. But I get popularity in general. I just see you being seen, noticed, visible, getting a lot of attention, putting yourself out there and getting a lot of attention. So do I think you're going to commit in the next 3 months? It's iffy, but I definitely feel like there is something out there within the next 3 months crossing your path that there's a good chance that at some point you'll commit with them. But there's so much, there's so much time in this 6 of Wands energy that I kind of feel like you're just going to be like, that Libra rising is going to be like social butterfly, social calendar thing. So I think you're just being seen, being out there and being popular. You've got, really a lot of visibility. So I like that. Okay. You're getting noticed. Get on with your bad self. I love that. I know, right, Brit girl? But I do feel like that past person, and we know who that is, they ain't gonna leave you alone, but are they gonna try to, and I think you may have that person blocked, but that person gonna try, but whatever, right? Whatever. All right, let's read for the good stuff for you. Thank you, Doc. You're so sweet. Get the duck out there, right? My nickname is Bumblebee. I did not know that. But that does make sense. All right. Good stuff for the next 3 months. Good stuff. I feel like I feel like we're going to get a money message here that's good with that 9 of Pentacles coming out during your love reading, but we'll see. Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff for Lisa for the next 3 months. Give me the good stuff for Lisa for the next 3 months. I love bumblebees, by the way. Give me the good stuff for Lisa Duck for the next 3 months, please. Give me the good stuff for Lisa for the next 3 months, please. Give me good stuff. Good stuff for Lisa. Why is that? Page of Swords. Lisa, I'm going to give you three guesses what the card is after the Page of Swords. And the first two don't count. You know what this card is. Look, the Justice card. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, why is the Four of Cups here in the reverse? Somebody here. Okay, you got this. That past person is hitting your energy over here in the good stuff. All right. They do have regret. I guess that's good. They do have regret of losing you. Look, there's that damn unfinished business. That past person is persistent. There's that Nine of Pentacles, Lisa. There it is again. Okay. In this spread, I'm taking it for what it is. It's around money. And this is about self-sufficiency, financial. Oh, Lisa, I'm about to give you chills. Listen, Lisa, financial independence, you being in control of things. Woo! Oh my God. Look, the Empress, growth and expansion. I want it. I got it. Gee, thanks. Oh my God. What in the, I got chills. God, Lisa, that you are going to have so much more autonomy. I'm telling you. Hey, Marissa, how you doing? Oh, you are next after Lisa. I know. I swear to God. I swear to God. This is bumping your brother off the pedestal. Okay. You came up in the upright. Your brother came off in the reverse. All right. I mean, it is what it is, right? Oh, he's going to be mad. He's going to be mad. Lisa, look, let me help you. Let's prepare. Let's practice for when he gets mad. Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad? All right. He's going to try to fight you on this. You know that, right? He's going to try to fight you on this, but you've got the good news coming towards you. All right. I will say this too, with the Page of Pentacles, side note, your friend group is going to grow. All right. Your friend group is going to grow. And that's always a nice thing, right? Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. There's that commitment card again. Your love life is picking up and it's coming up here as well. All right. Yeah. But that's what I got, my love. That's what I got. And I hope that helped you, my love. I hope that helped you, Lisa. I hope that helped you. Pay attention. And I know you do. I know you're very in tune, but you're just going to continue. That intuition is just going to continue to strengthen. I've got the High Priestess here. I've got two friends. Well, you'll have more. I got this High Priestess card. And I'm going to give you a couple of things that I'm getting from that. Your intuition and such is going to continue to be stronger and stronger as far as dreams and visions and downloads and that sort of thing. You'll have that knowing. But the High Priestess is about being stealth, right? Walking in silence, walking in a stealth way, keeping people on a need-to-know basis. And we know what that's about, right? Primarily, but just in general, not everybody, you can't trust everybody. I know you know that, but that's what I got. The Pisces card, standing in your power, growth, ascension spiritually with that intuition stuff that we're seeing. Okay. Growth is just you're going to continue to have more downloads, gnosis. I don't know if you know what that means. Gnosis. It's a good word. Look it up. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I didn't know what it meant either for a long time. But you'll get things, you'll get spiritual truths in just as downloads and things of that nature. I don't know if this is making sense to you, but yeah. All right. So I hope that helped you. That was an exciting reading. I love that. Love, love, love it. Heck yes. All right. Good. Gnosis. And after Cassie is Krista and then Mimi. We'll go ahead and update the list on the screen, and then we will read for Marissa. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Thank you, Lisa. I liked it too for you. It was pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got here. There she is. Hey, Miss Marissa, what's up? All right, let me go to your question, Marissa. Here we go. And Marissa, let's see here. Marissa, remind me of your zodiac sign, love. I know you gave me the person that I'm pulling for, but tell me yours as well. Oh, hey, Cola. I'm on your car sound system. Oh my gosh. You're a Gemini and you're dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Cool. I don't know if you heard when I said this earlier today, whenever I was reading for Geminis, but Uranus is about to go into Gemini. It's going to get a little wacky for us. I mean, we're going to be just like feeling very radical, pushing boundaries, doing lots of radical change. It's just crazy. But that'll be good, though. I forgot to timestamp for you. Here we go. I know, Lisa. I know. All right. Let's see how Vaughn, the Gemini, feels toward Marissa. Give me Vaughn, the Gemini, toward Marissa. 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 Here we go. Vaughn, the Gemini, toward Marissa, the Gemini. Vaughn, the Gemini, toward Marissa. Give me Vaughn's feelings toward Marissa. Vaughn's feelings toward Marissa. Vaughn's feelings toward Marissa. Vaughn's feelings toward Marissa. Vaughn's feelings toward Marissa, please. Vaughn's feelings toward Marissa. Vaughn's feelings toward Marissa. Three of Wands is here in the reverse. Justice. Page of Pentacles. I get that Vaughn has not been the most cooperative in wanting to build. There could have been a third party, and may still be, but what I do get, I get the Justice card here. That is, in this case, possibly some sort of apology coming, or if he owes you something, it would be, that. And the Page of Pentacles in the upright, I do get communication, but I he is in a relationship. That's why that Three of Wands is here in the reverse. I get, though, that he wants to make peace with you, be friends with you with the Page of Pentacles. He wants peace between you guys. That is for sure, with the Justice card and the Page of Pentacles. That's where his mind is right now. I'm going to dig a little deeper and see if we see anything beyond that. Oh, wow. Wow. Let's get a little deeper into this thing. It's, okay. I gotcha. Let's see here. Let's see if there's, that's where he's at on the surface. I'm going to see if there's anything underneath as far as emotion and that sort of thing. Let's see what we got. Let's see here. Let's see. Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, do you have history with this guy, Marissa? Is he like an ex or somebody you used to be with or date or what have you? Because I'm picking up that he thinks about a reunion with you and he would like a reunion with you. But Nine of Swords, he gets terrified of the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, losing everything, topsy-turvy. Loss of family, probably, money as well, possibly, but just instability. He does think about reunion. There's a possibility there's some emotion here with that Three of Cups. I'm going to dig just a little bit deeper, but he definitely thinks about being with you. You've known him since 20. Definitely thinks about being with you. He misses the fun times he had with you, for sure. That's the Three of Cups. He looks at you as somebody that he used to have a lot of fun with, and he would like to have fun again. But the problem is, he's got roots somewhere else. He can't be himself. King of Wands in reverse. He would love to come back to you. He does have emotion. King of Wands in reverse. He can't live his truth, or he feels like he's not living his truth. Okay? He feels like he's not living his truth. He would come back around. Eight of Cups in reverse. He thinks about that a lot. He's not happy. Look at there. Five of Cups. He's still got feelings for you. Seven of Wands reverse. You probably know that. Five of Swords in reverse. He's got regret for something here. There's something he did that he regrets. What is that? Five of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. He may have lied to you. Why is the nine? What's Strength card? He may have held back commitment or taken it to the next level with you. And if so, he does regret that. He fantasizes about you too, Marissa. He fantasizes. He just, he didn't tell you she was pregnant. Okay. That's why the Page of Cups is in reverse. Pages can be about children sometimes. For now, he tells himself he's going to settle down and not do anything about this, to keep the peace, to keep drama down, to keep things stable. But you know what? Two of Swords in reverse. I don't know. I don't know. He's definitely going to keep contact with you, though. Definitely. Or try. I will tell you that. So I hope that helps, Marissa. I hope that at least gave you some clarity on his feelings toward you. You are welcome. You are welcome. It did help. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Cola. I don't have your questions, love. Unless you put them in, let's see here. Oh, there it is right there. She's put it in the chat. If I would just look. All right, hang on, Cola. Oh, that's so cool. That's so exciting. That is exciting. Let's see how Daniel feels. Daniel, the Cancer toward Cola, the Virgo, how does he feel after this first date? How does Daniel feel after the first date? How does Daniel feel toward Cola? How does Daniel feel about Cola? Daniel, the Cancer, about Cola, the Virgo. Daniel, the Cancer, about Cola, the Virgo. Give me Daniel toward Cola. Give me Daniel toward Cola. Daniel toward Cola. Daniel toward Cola. Good. I'm glad you're parked. Here we go. Daniel toward Cola. Cola, the way that I'm interpreting these cards, which King of Swords, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, the way I'm interpreting these cards is like, I don't know if you guys look, you don't have to say, and I'm going to try, if you guys did the thing or not, but he is literally craving that right now. Like he feels like he didn't get either side. He didn't get what he wanted. You didn't? Okay. All right. Listen, I'm going to try to think of a nice way to say this. How do I keep this PG-13? He wishes you did, and he feels unsatisfied that you didn't. How about that? And it's uncomfortable. Okay. All right. That's what's up. I don't know if that makes sense or not. That's what's up. That's what's up. It was just a talk. I have the King of Swords, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands in this case. That's why that's here. That's why that's here. That's just kind of like the never ending, it won't go away. And Wands sometimes is, passion, desire, an unending desire. Queen of Cups, he's got emotion. Two of Swords is in reverse. I like that. Hierophant. Oh, Hierophant. Two of Swords in reverse is a nice card. That's kind of like a yin-yang complementary relationship. She's good for me. She's good for me. She brings things to the table that I don't bring. I bring things to the table that she doesn't bring. We get along well. We have good communication, right? We have a vibe. We have that's a peaceful conversation as well. I mean, it's a good yin-yang dynamic. It's, openness, doors opening. Queen of Cups is here. Hierophant. That's my traditional marriage. That's deep commitment. All right. Traditional marriage usually with that card. Funny, Hermit in reverse. Are you bringing him out of his shell? I know you're the Virgo. But yeah, you'll hear from him. Okay. Well, apparently he found you attractive. Anything else I can tell Cola about this thing? Eight of Cups in reverse. He ain't going nowhere. Okay. Tower reversed. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Four of Cups in reverse. He's going to hold on. He's going to hold on to you. He ain't gonna let you go. He's like, yeah, I'm snatching her off the market. She ain't going nowhere. That's what he says. Three of Wands. I could see this going somewhere, he says. I can see a future with this girl. Apparently he enjoyed himself. I love this for you, Cola. I love this. King of Pentacles. Wow. You definitely have his attention. I love that. How sweet. Yes, it is good. I agree. It is good. I'm happy for you. I'm definitely happy about that. Love outcome for the next 3 months. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Just a general love prediction for you for the next 3 months. What does Cola's love life, Cola the Virgo, next 3 months? What does Cola's love life for the next 3 months look like? What does Cola's love life look like for the next 3 months? What does Cola's love life look like for the next 3 months? Next 3 months for Cola, the Virgo. Next 3 months for Cola, the Virgo. Romance. Next 3 months. Okay. You're falling in love. 7 of Wands in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse, the 8 of Wands, the Star. I like that. I like that. Why is the Tower in reverse? The Devil? Is that because of, hold on a minute. 7 of Pentacles. I think the waiting, 10 of Cups, the waiting on, you know what, makes it more, it just is bad. It's just good. It makes it exciting. Okay. That's the best part. 8 of Wands, right? That's a good card, you know. The 8 of Wands, that's about passion, communication. It can be a sexy card. It can be things taking off sexually, right? The way I always read the 8 of Wands, speedy action or communication after a delay. So I almost feel like there's a little bit of a delay here. Probably on, with the Devil card, probably on the physical side. The Star card, though, that looks future. That's about future. That's how, and look, bottom of the deck, I said you're going to be falling in love. The 7 of Wands in reverse. That's about letting your guard down, letting someone in, becoming vulnerable. And I do like this. I do like this. God, you've got this guy thirsty. I just got it. Okay, look, I mean, you just laugh, but you've got the dude thirsty. That's crazy. 6 of Wands, lots of attention. Lots of attention. Yeah, I see that. But 2 of Wands, you know what you want. 2 of Swords in reverse. I see you making a decision. You may have another person that crosses your path, okay? But I kind of feel like you know what you want, and you make a decision between a couple of folks, right? Somebody gets left out in the cold. I don't know who. It's between. So because I do have another person here. You may have history with somebody. Legit have 5 other guys. Okay. Yeah. I see you making a decision. Everyone else is on pause. Yeah. I definitely see you settling into something. Right. I definitely see you settling into something. So I get somebody from your past being very disappointed in this whole development. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Very disappointed. Whoever that is somebody in your past that's popping up. Yeah. And they're feeling left out. Oh, well. Oh, well. Too bad, so sad. I had the Hermit reverse 5 of Pentacles on that. Them trying to pop up, but you being like, nope, stay over there. The Hermit reversed and the 5 of Pentacles. That's the only, and then I had that second energy that came up with the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Wands, we saw you getting attention from somebody, and that may be part of the crowd, right? Does that make sense? So I definitely feel that way. Let's, I've got Anastasia after Mimi as well. Let me see something here. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's what I got, love, and I hope that helps you. I hope. Oh, Cola. Did you see my email? I've got a video chat scheduled for Monday, but I have Tuesday or Wednesday, and we can do 8 my time, 9 your time. I don't know if you saw that. And pink is up next, but I don't know if you saw that, but you got to check. Oh, okay. Likely Tuesday, but you got to check. That works. Just keep me posted. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I am feeling better today. But I'm not 100. Like after I did that, I feel good right now. But after I did that All Signs earlier, I did an All Signs live a couple of hours ago, and I went to bed and slept. I took a nap before this, but definitely better. But thank you, love. All right, let me update the list. Anastasia is after Mimi. Why did it not go on the screen? There, okay. I know, right? All right, let's go to Pink. All right, Miss Pink. Miss Pink is up. And Miss Pink sent me her question. Ask the Pisces toward Pink to Leah. She says, you have been spot on with everything. I've been floored on the last reading. It was exactly the energy. Wow, Pink. That is so sweet. Thank you for that feedback, love. Let's get S the Pisces toward Pink. 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 S the Pisces. High Priestess reverse lovers card. Damn. Let's get a little more on it. High Priestess reverse is somebody breaking the silence. Lovers card. Deep connection. S the Pisces toward Pink to Leo. S the Pisces toward Pink to Leo. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords. Looking, trying to figure out what to do with that Seven of Cups. He may have some other options, but he really regrets losing you. Thinks about this a lot. Up in his head, Eight of Swords. He definitely fears losing you. World reversed, unfinished business. Two of Wands, ready to take action. The Fool card. He's ready to take a leap of faith with you. He's ready to take a leap of faith. Why is the Seven of Cups here? He may have dated around and been disappointed with other people too. That may be why that's here, but let's just see. Seven of Cups. Four of Wands. He feels like you're his person. That's the 11-11 card, relationship card. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. This man loves the crap out of you, Pink. He just loves you. He just loves you. He wants your happy behind. Miss Pink, he wants your happy booty. He wants you. S the Pisces wants you. No doubt. Good God. This is nuts. There is definitely, Pink, there's been a gradual shift in this Pisces energy toward you. Because, I've been reading with this situation between you guys for a while. And this is more decided. This is more solid. And every time I read for him, it's like it's a little bit more solid, a little bit more decided. And it's like the shift has been gradual, but I mean, it's like he's all in. He's all in. Right? The Lover's card, he feels very in love with you. The Ten of Cups, good God. Four of Wands, Holy Mary, Mother of Jeebus, right? It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. That's a good energy all day. It's just straightforward. Straightforward. I love that. I love that. I don't know if she was here or not. She may catch it after. She knows our timestamp. She may catch it after the fact. Y'all, give me just a minute. I was cold when I sat down here, and now I'm hot. So I need to go adjust my AC real quick. I will be right back. And up next is Gina. All right, y'all. Y'all, my air was running. I cut the temperature down anyway, but like it's just hot as balls here in Alabama. It's just the way it is. All right. We are going to Gina Bina. Let me timestamp for Gina. Here we go. I tell you what, before I read for you, Gina, I'm going to check. Let me check my quantities real quick and make sure that those are still okay. Because sometimes people order more of one than the other, and I have to kind of keep them balanced. So give me just a second, and I'll Oh yeah, it's a good thing I'm checking. All right. There we go. All right, let's see here. All right, Miss Gina, let me timestamp. Let me redo your timestamp because. All right, here we go. Gina had two questions. Ole Miss and then coal miner. All right. You're so funny. What truth would Ole Miss the Cancer tell me if I were to reach out to him? What truth would he tell you? I may pull for this two different ways, Gina, on an Ole Miss. Hold on a minute. What would he tell Gina? What would Ole Miss the Cancer tell Gina, the Scorpio? I know. What would Ole Miss tell Gina? Ole Miss the Cancer. What would Ole Miss the Cancer tell Gina? What would Ole Miss the Cancer tell Gina? What would Ole Miss the Cancer tell Gina? Well, hey, Daniel. How you doing? What would Ole Miss the Cancer tell Gina? I knew, man. I knew whenever I was shuffling these cards, there was what he would say and what was really true. Listen to me. Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in the reverse. He would not be honest with you, first off. So that's why when you said truth, I'm like, we're going to get the truth, but he ain't going to tell you. What he's going to tell you is he's fine. He's fine. He's doing fine. He's just fine. He's over you. He's moved on. Five of Cups in reverse. I don't, I'm just doing my thing, right? That's what he would tell you. But it ain't true. He would tell you he is so over you. I feel like he is. He would front. I got that intuitively that he would front. He would front. Now I'm going to see how he really feels. I'm going to see how he really feels. Oh, I had Chariot on the bottom of the deck. What's this Cancer energy? I want to see how he really feels. How does he really feel? I'm like, he ain't going to tell her. How does he really feel? I'm glad. We're lucky that you caught us alive too, Daniel. It's a two-way street. I guess we're both lucky. Give me Ole Miss down deep. Give me the truth. Give me the truth about how Ole Miss feels about this situation with him and Jan. Let's see. The Sun card, the Magician, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Wands. He wants to he misses you and he thinks about you sexually too. Three of Cups, he wants a reunion. Five of Pentacles, he wants to pick things up again. He ain't over you. Heck no. I mean, it's interesting because this is vastly different from what I got that he's going to say. All right. He wants to build. He wants to build. He feels like he epically failed you. My gut was right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Lauren's right. He's lying. Yep, he got that Pinocchio nose going on. Anyhow, yeah, he's going to tell you he's fine. Yes. Exactly. So, yeah. But that's what I got. If that's what he wants, I can't. Wow. Probably, Lauren. That's what I was thinking too. Pride, ego, probably. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, probably. He wants to look like he's doing well with that Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles. Right. Yes, you should have said that. It's too late. You said it. It's freaking hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh. That's funny. All right, Scorpio tone got the best of it. I think it's funny. All right, let's do your second question. Coal miner Scorpio. Let's see how coal miner Scorpio is doing. How does coal miner Scorpio feel? What's going on with Scorpio? Is he still in that avoidant energy? Where's his vibe right now? Coal miner Scorpio. Coal miner Scorpio. What's his vibe right now? Coal miner Scorpio, please. Coal miner Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Coal miner Scorpio. What's going on with coal miner Scorpio toward Gina? What's going on with coal miner Scorpio toward Gina? All right, he's wanting to be closed off. I'm going to have to... Come on, talk to me, Scorpio. Toward Gina. All right. Six of Swords, Moon reversed, Ten of Wands. Trying unsuccessfully to move on from you. Trying unsuccessfully to move on. He can't release this. He can't release this. And he almost feels like, Moon, why are you here in the reverse? Seven of Pentacles. Magician. There's such a heavy energy with that Ten of Wands. I think King of Cups. King of Cups, Gina. You know he loves you. He ain't never not loved you. But I think with that Seven of Pentacles and the Magician card, he may be shifting away from that avoidant energy a little bit. He may be overcoming that. Three of Wands. The Hermit. You know what, Gina? This nut. I roll. Let me tell you what I'm getting here, Gina. I think he thinks about reaching out, but I think ultimately he's hoping you'll reach out to him first. That's what I get. Which, this is better. This is better. It's not so closed off. I see better, but it ain't there yet. But it's better, right? I think he's afraid of making a fool of himself. I think that's part of his issue, if that makes sense. I think that's why that Moon card is here in the reverse. I think he's afraid of making a fool of himself. Ah, okay. So that makes sense to you. Death reversed. He ain't over you. He ain't over you. He loves you so much. It's a damn shame. These folks, right? Ten of Cups. Right? Yes, he definitely has to. I agree with you. And that, Lauren, I believe is what's going on with this one too. I think this one has trouble admitting that they were wrong. Wrong. You know, the stuff that he was believing. I think he's starting to realize that wasn't true, but he doesn't want to admit that he was wrong. Right. Well, normal is a relative word, Daniel. Well, we all do, but it's definitely about whipping it into shape with ego, whipping it into shape. And the more you spiritually ascend, the more that happens. You get that ego has to go. Yeah, that's what's up. He doesn't want to admit that he wrecked something good, and he did. He lost a good one. He blew it with a good one. Let me just put it that way. There you go, Gina. There you go. There you go. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Then he has to face his shadow. And that's not fun, but it's good for us. That's how the growth happens, right? That's how the growth happened. But I hope that has given you some clarity, Gina. You'll have to let me know. His is pretty dark. Well, that's fair. All right, Lauren. Lauren, did you email me? Let's see here. Hang on a minute. All right, I had to clean that up. There we go. It's in the chat. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can scroll up. And you sent me for 2 questions, Lauren. You like owls, Lauren? I do too. That's an important symbol for me in my journey. Lauren, I can't find it. Will you put it again, Lauren? Because I don't see it. I don't know that YouTube put it in there. Sometimes YouTube, you just emailed. Okay, good deal. Sometimes YouTube doesn't put it in, and I'm not sure YouTube even put it in there. It wasn't showing. See? I got you. Here's your email, Lauren. What's in the cards for me for this summer? Okay. And you'll use the second question as a clarifying question depending on what comes up. Okay. I got you. Do you want your summer predictions to be more general or toward love? Whatever comes out. Okay. Flow state. What does Lauren need to know about the summer? What's coming up for the summer for Lauren? 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 What's coming up with the summer for Lauren? Ah. Give me the summer for Lauren. Give me the summer for Lauren. What's happening the rest of this summer for Lauren? What can she expect? Hierophant, but in the reverse. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. You are very focused on yourself, and even that Hierophant would speak to that. Very focused on you. And you're holding back. Somebody is holding back from commitment. Hierophant in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles. That's what that's about. So you are kind of turning your attention toward yourself. The Hierophant, I do see you becoming, definitely focused on your spirituality with the Hermit card, meditation, that sort of thing, but yourself in general. Nine of Cups. It's about you filling up your own cup, right? And replenishing your energy and finding happiness no matter what. Knowing you're going to be fine no matter what. Realizing that love is on the inside. That's good. That Nine of Cups in the upright is a very nice energy. So that's, I believe, going to be at the top of the list as far as what to expect. What else? You are the 10 of Cups. What's that about? This is going to blow your mind. This is going to blow your mind. Oh, I love that law of detachment. That's powerful, right? Non-attachment. But here's what I get, Lauren. I do think you're pulling your energy back. You would have to for the rest of what that's why that Four of Pentacles is here on that Hierophant in reverse. You're pulling your energy back. And then that Nine of Cups, you're pulling it into you. Okay. And I think you are going to meet a new person that you may end up with. I don't know if you're going to commit to this person that fast or not. That's crazy, but it looks like it might be a little fast, but at the same token, that's what I'm picking up here. There's an Ace of Wands here. There's a new person. I'm like, why is the 10 of Cups here? This is why, because you're meeting somebody new. Queen of Wands, somebody exciting, somebody attractive. Okay. Somebody attractive. And the World card suggests that you move on from this thing here that's been an issue for you. All right. So that's crazy. You think he's shifting? Okay. Yeah. And well, there's definitely this. I'm Aries and now I'm jealous. That's what I got. Hey, King Ash. I got it. I'm fixing to update the list after I read for Lauren because a couple of people booked. Yes, give me your second question. Boy, that was a plot twist, Lauren. I was not expecting that. Okay, so I normally do not read for pregnancy, but I can see how things look for you to become a parent in some way. How about that? I normally don't pull for pregnancy, but this is kind of a little bit different. If we'll rephrase it and just say, is she going to become a parent in some way? Let's see how the energies look around that. Okay. Because when you look at pregnancy, that kind of ties into health, and I don't read for health. But if we look at things from the standpoint of parent, right? Oh, you already have two. Okay, I got you. Let's see if she is going to become a mom again. does he look like? Lauren, what does he look like? Hey, Nabila, I got you. I need to know what he looks like. Can you describe this son, or do you remember what he looks like and what age? Is there a child? Is there a third child? I'm glad you're here, Nabila. Thank you for being here. Hey, don't be so quiet next time. Is there another child? How do things look for a third child? A third child. Is she going to be a mom times 3? Is she going to be a mom times 3? Yes. You've got to remain optimistic. But yes, 9 of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Star card. The reason I ask you that, Lauren, this has freaked me out. This has freaked me out. I don't normally have, this is extremely rare for me to get stuff like this, and I didn't know what it was about, and it may just be coincidental. I'm just going to qualify this. This may be coincidental. But the other day, I had a dream. I never remember my dreams unless they're significant and they have some sort of meaning, okay? And I probably remember my dreams about once every couple of years, okay? I dreamed about a son. And I saw this kid at 13, and he had curly, loose curls, brown hair, tan, like olive complexion. And I'm 61 years old, and I am done. And look, I love being a mom. Okay. But I'm done raising kids. I'm done with that part of my life. Right. And I had that dream. Thank you, Mimi. I had that dream, and I'm like, why am I dreaming about a son? I'm not going to have a son, because I have been like, no, it's just, there's just no way. Let's just leave it at that, right? And I'm like, why am I dreaming about a son? And I've never lost a baby. I've never miscarried, because I was thinking, well, was there, no. And I'm like, what is this? Yeah. Now maybe I know. That's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. Loose, curly hair. Yeah. What? Oh, wow. That's insane. You have to send it. He was in my dream. He was probably 13, and he had brown hair. But look, when I was a baby, my hair was blonde. It was cotton top. So some people, their hair, possibly Trista, but she's not anytime soon. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon with her, but okay, I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at it. In fact, I'm curious. I haven't gotten it yet. Let's see here. Let me refresh. It hasn't come through yet, but it will. Okay, there we go. I got to go look. Oh my God, he's thin like he was in my dream. He's slender, not skinny, but like slender. It's brown hair. He's slender. This is it. He's slender. Is he slender? I mean, he looks slender like that, and he even got it looks like that. Oh my God, that's who was in my dream. Holy crap. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. This is nuts. Right, Wagon Hound? I normally don't. What are you doing in my dreams, Lauren? What you doing coming in my dreams, right? I know it is. It is wild. It is wild. That's insane. But I hope that gave you some clarity, Lauren. I hope that gave you some clarity. Good Lord. That's insane. And he had those big eyes, and I think they're like brown. I don't know what color, but like brown eyes. Right? That's insane. That's insane. Yes, like quantum leap. That's crazy. Spaceman means, oh my God. Okay, Lauren, you know what I was wondering? I said, maybe I have a child in the astral. And you said spaceman. I didn't think about that until I read Spaceman. And I remember saying, well, maybe I have a child in the astral or something. Take care, Wagon Hound. I love you. I love that. Aries had a good reading today, Wagon Hound. That's insane. That is insane. Yes. I remember having the feeling of finding him endearing, feeling maternal. Oh, wow. Probably. That's insane. There were a lot of good readings today, Wagon Hound. There were. I've been seeing good readings lately, which is great, right? We get some zingers sometimes, but that's crazy. I'm blown away. I'm shooketh. I'm shooketh. But all right, I got to quit talking and keep reading. Cassie, you are up next, love. You know, Wagon Hound, that and then that Cancer new moon was pretty powerful too. There's a lot going on. Okay, Lauren. Hey, Miss Cassie, how you doing? Okay. Hey, Cassie, remind me of your zodiac sign, my love. Remind me of your zodiac sign. It's not 100% necessary, but it helps. I like knowing your zodiac sign. So if you don't mind, Aquarius. All right. Have a good day yourself, Daniel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right, Miss Cassie. Will I get a promotion next month? Let's look at the next month for you in terms of this promotion specifically. How do things look for Cassie with this promotion in the next month? How do things look for Cassie in the next month for this promotion? How do things look for Cassie for the next month with this promotion? Wow. Okay. Yes. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Death card here? Six of Cups. Big change? Is this a big, big change? Oh, let me tell you what I'm picking up, Cassie. You're not going to believe this. You're going to think that you're not getting it, and then you are. You're going to pick up, somehow you're going to be under the impression that you're not going to get it. And then it's going to come back and you're going to find out you got it. So it's going to be weird. All right. But definitely Knight of Pentacles. I do see it happening. There's some kind of obstacle that's overcome. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but there's an obstacle that is overcome. And that's the issue. I don't know what it is, but there's something that happens. Oh, wow. See, there's something that happens, and I don't know if they tell you that you don't get it or you're just under that impression. And I get that you kind of like, okay, this is a done dollar. And then they come back and say, no, you got it. This may enable you to travel. Look, it's just going to take longer. Okay, this is the thing. It may not happen in a month. Okay, it may not with that Seven of Pentacles, but the Seven of Pentacles is in the upright. So that's about being patient. And it is going to come through. All right. And Six of Swords, there's something about this may enable you to travel, but whatever this hump is, that's this obstacle, you're going to get over it. Hey, Miss Leilani. Yes, mini reads are open. It would be a traveling job. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. I like it. Yeah, it's like you're going to be in the dark for a little bit, but then you're just going to have the light go off. You're going to be in the dark for a little bit on where they are, and then it's going to come back and they're going to let you know. Keep me posted, Cassie. That's how I think this is going to go. But yes, Leilani, mini readings are still open for sure. All right, Miss Cassie, let's look at your other question. Future love in the next 3 months. Give me Cassie's future love in the next 3 months. Give me love for Cassie. Ah, okay. Future in the next 3 months regarding romance for Cassie, the Aquarius. Future regarding romance in the next 3 months for Cassie, the Aquarius, please. Future in romance for Cassie, the Aquarius. Future in romance for Cassie, the Aquarius, please. Future in romance for Cassie, the Aquarius. 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 Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands. Hell yeah. Not immediately, but you have a lot of people that are going to be finding you hot. Queen of Wands, that's like somebody that is very attractive, got her shit together, very turning heads with the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of people that are going to be coming towards you. Not immediately though, but definitely. Six of Wands, lots of attention. Okay, lots of attention. It's like you're going to be the flavor of the month, but I don't think it's only going to just last a month. I don't mean it that way, but it's like you're going to be. Are you doing something? What are you doing with your? What are you doing with your looks? Are you work? Are you on a fitness plan? Are you doing something with your looks? Are you redoing your hair? What are you doing? Because you're looking better. Now, it could be inner work making you look better on the outside. Sometimes inner work will do that. But I get you just looking really good and people finding you attractive. You getting a lot of attention. People coming towards you with the Seven of Cups. Your phone blowing up, basically, with that Seven of Cups. Oh, let's see. Oh my God, Emperor. You wanted to schedule some plastic surgery. Emperor. Cassie. Emperor, Empress. You've got a very significant connection that's going to be crossing your path. Damn. I don't know what that is. An upper left. I don't know what that is. But you've got somebody that this looks scary good, Cassie. Scary good. Scary good. I freaking can't make this stuff up. I hope he's wealthy. Well, he's got his ish together with the Emperor here. He's got his ish together. All right. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. This is crazy. You have got a good run at romance coming up. Good Lord. I feel like whoever this is going to be generous. They may buy you things with that Six of Pentacles. That's a very generous, that can be a love language of, gifts, right? I love this for you. This is crazy. I love this. You have got one of the best romance readings that I have seen in a while, Cassie. This is crazy. Okay, I need updates. Definitely. You'll have to let me know how that goes, Cassie, on both accounts. I'm excited. You got good. That was a good reading you got there. All around. All right, let me update the list. Lisa, Leilani, and Elena. I've been wanting a generous partner, my loved one. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I love that. Love, love, love that. That is so exciting. I freaking love that. Thank you, Cassie. You must keep me posted, my love. I'm so excited. I am excited. All right, give me just a second. Krista is next, but I do need to go over here and see about my quantities. All right, here we go. My air cut off. Why am I so hot? Oh, I always get hot when I read. always. But give me just a minute, y'all. Just checking a couple of things. And then we'll be reading for Krista here in just a second. All right. Let me update again. Skies just came through. Sagittarius. That's so funny. I love that. Love, love, love it. So cute. All right, here we go. All right, Miss Crystal, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. Direction with Jorge the Virgo. What can I expect in love during July and August? Krista, remind me of yours. Oh, you just told me. God. Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with Jorge the Virgo. Direction with Jorge the Virgo. Let's get Jorge toward Krista. Hold on. Let's get Jorge toward Krista, the Sagittarius. Jorge the Virgo toward Krista, the Sagittarius. Jorge toward Krista. Jorge toward Krista. Jorge toward Krista. Give me Jorge the Virgo toward Krista, the Sagittarius. Jorge toward Krista. Jorge toward Krista. Jorge toward Krista. Jorge the Virgo toward Krista, the Sagittarius. Jorge the Virgo toward Krista, the Sagittarius. Empress in reverse, King of Swords. Moon reversed. Why is the Moon card in the reverse? He likes to circle the block. I can see that. Oh, good Lord. Okay, so listen. Let's talk about Jorge. Jorge tries to talk himself out of doing anything toward you. All right. King of Swords. Interesting because he's a Virgo. He's very much trying to get in his logic brain, head over heart, right? Empress in the reverse. And he kind of looks at this thing like a potential, like it wouldn't grow, and he would be fooling himself to think that it would. Okay. But can he let it go? No. No, he cannot. The Four of Swords in the reverse. He cannot really release this thing with the Four of Swords in the reverse. That's not a good card, though. That's like a anxiety, worry, sleeplessness, restlessness. Can't sleep, thinks about things at night. Five of Swords here. King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like, and the Five of Swords is a card about games or trust issues or competitiveness. And the King of Pentacles in reverse, there's a lack of stability here with this person. And it's like there's just, I want to get more on this Five of Swords. Jorge may have big trust issues. That may be why the Five of Swords is here in the reverse. You know, he's into you. Oh, God. He will come back around. You said he likes circling the block. Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. But Knight of Wands in the reverse. I'll write it down for you, Elena. He's going to circle the block, but here's the problem. Knight of Wands in the reverse. He's just unstable. And the thing is, he may be a bit of a player. Yeah, see, you say that. I don't really have third-party energy per se, but I do have a player card. Knight of Wands here in the reverse. That can be a player. World card, Two of Wands, Three of Wands in reverse. Here's what I get. I think he may come towards you, but I think he's dealing with somebody else too. I think he's dealing with somebody else. You're not crazy. I'm picking that up here. I don't like his energy. Krista, I'm going to be real with you. I just don't. I just don't. Right? I just don't feel like this has good traction to it. Stability, substance, consistency, all of that stuff. I wouldn't mess with it, Krista. That's what I see. But let's see about July and August for you for love. That was your second question. You know, he may drop her and then pick her back up again. I kind of got that impression with some of the cards that I saw. He may mean it, but he's going to pick her back up again. I do feel that. All right, let's see about love for you, Krista, over the next couple of months, July and August for Krista in romance. Krista in romance, July and August. What can I tell Krista in general about her love life for July and August? Krista the Sagittarius for July and August. July and August. Krista the Sagittarius for July and August. Moon reversed. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. I don't know that there's going to be a lot going on. It almost feels like you are going to be kind of going inward with that Moon in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. You may be working on some anger issues or doing some healing. Six of Swords. Yeah. You're working on releasing. You're working on releasing. And I do feel like that. I see the energy being directed inward, definitely inward. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't know that anything beyond that is really going on, but I see you literally working through that. Yeah, you're releasing all day long. Eight of Cups, walking away, releasing, processing, shadow work, healing. That's what I see for July and August, my love. That's what I see. Working on trust issues, right? I do see you. I do see you getting back out there towards the end of that period of time. You will start to feel better towards the end of August. You will start to feel better. You will start to see light at the end of the tunnel. You will start to feel better as far in terms of your healing. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. Both of those cards suggest that, and then boom, options. So what do I feel? For the most part, July and August is going to be about you. And it may be even on into September where you start to feel better and you start to put yourself out there with options. I literally see you kind of staying to yourself a little bit. I didn't see anything. I kind of see you being real reflective. But that's just in time for cuffing season, Krista. That's right before Libra season. See, there you go. There you go. There you go. But I hope that helped you, Krista. I hope that gave you some clarity, love. And don't mess with Jorge. Leave Jorge alone. Good. Good, good, good. Good. All right. Next up is Mimi. Oh my gosh. She says, I'm not a sister wife. There you go. This ain't keep sweet. What Warren Buffett, right? This ain't keep sweet. We're not doing keep sweet around here, right? That's freaking funny. All right, next up is Mimi, and I know she said that she may not be here when we read for her, but we will, and hopefully she can check back and catch this after the fact. And she had asked 2 questions. Mimi wants to know, she's, Libra Aquarius cat. So that gives me her zodiac signs. We want to know about the ex-Leo and then the new person, Victor. Oh, there she is. You're about to drive. Well, honey, drive safe, love. Let's see about Leo, the Leo. Do we see this Leo reaching out to Mimi? What are the energies around communication coming from this ex-Leo toward Mimi? What do we see in terms of communication from this Leo toward Mimi? The Leo toward Mimi. Do we see communication? Do we see some sort of communication from this Leo toward Mimi? Tower, 4 of Wands, Hermit. Wow. He has a lot of fears. Whoever this Leo is, maybe a little bit of an avoidant even. He has a lot of fears, Mimi, the Leo does. You know what's interesting, and I even saw this in one of the jumpers. Leo feels like you're his person. But I don't see him doing anything about it. Hermit card. And the reason, 5 of Swords to the Tower, afraid, trust issues. But does he miss you? Yes. I saw that in the cards. Empress reverse, Page of Cups. You may hear from this person. Page of Wands in reverse. I can't with this. Okay, we can't deal with that. You know, the Leo argues with himself. The Leo argues with himself. That's, he's afraid, but he feels lost without you. He feels like you're his soulmate, his person. Ultimately, what's he going to do? I think he wants to reach out, but then he's afraid of disaster. He's afraid of how he's perceived. Look, Six of Cups. I told you he misses you. There it is right there. But the Emperor in reverse. He's just not ready to stand on business. Five of Cups in reverse. Ultimately, I think he's going to try to move on. I think he's going to try to move on. I think he's going to struggle to move on. Okay? He's going to struggle to move on. Oh, he's going to try to find somebody else. Ain't that something? He's going to try to find somebody else and compare them to you, which is very interesting. He thinks that's going to get his mind off of it. Look at there, Three of Cups in reverse. I told you. He thinks that some new person is going to get his mind off of it. That he feels like that's going to help him get over you. Three of Pentacles. That's his next move. That's what I feel. But can I tell you, don't, and I know that this is going to be hard, Mimi, but don't let that, don't take that personally. That means he's having trouble getting over you and he feels like another person will help him do it, which is not true. That's like the worst thing you can do to try to get over somebody. But that's what I feel like he's going to do. That's what I feel like he's going to do. He's got love for you too, by the way, FYI. There is a soul bond between you guys. You and this Leo. So that's what I got. That's what I got on that one. Let's do the question that you had. I believe it was Victor. Let's go back and look. Yes, Victor. How does Victor feel about Mimi? Let's see what we got here. How does Victor feel about Mimi? How does Victor feel toward Mimi? How does Victor feel about Mimi? How does Victor feel toward Mimi? How does Victor feel toward Mimi? How does Victor feel toward Mimi? Six of Cups. The Sun. This guy's crazy about you. Page of Wands in reverse. He's afraid to tell you exactly how deeply he sees a future with you. He can see himself being with you. He won't tell you, though. He doesn't want to open up about his feelings and the way he sees you. Page of Swords. He may feel like you want to get to know him better. All right. He's trying to keep you from knowing he's into you as much as he is, but he is crazy he is nutty as a fruitcake when it comes to you. He doesn't want you to know how much. I'm not sure why. He may have trust issues too. Ace of Wands, he's very attracted to you. Queen of Wands, he thinks you're a hottie. God, he thinks you're hot. All right. That's what I got here. Wheel of Fortune. Best thing ever. Best thing ever. That's how he feels. That's crazy. This Victor is crazy over you. Wow, wow, wow. I hope that gave you some clarity, Miss Mimi. I hope that gave you some clarity. All right. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. Anastasia is up next. I like that Virgo. Mimi, I like that Virgo for you. All right, let's timestamp for Miss Anastasia. All right, here we go. Freestyle and then Aries. Gotcha. Burning like a dumpster fire. That's funny. Let's see. What does Anastasia need to know? What needs to come out for Anastasia? What needs to come out for Anastasia? What does Anastasia need to know? What does Anastasia need to know? What does Anastasia need to know? Wow, the cards are disheveled. What does Anastasia need to know? What does Anastasia need to know? The Moon card, the Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess. You're about to be. I think you don't realize how successful you're about to be. The Moon card, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess in the reverse, becoming well known, coming out from behind the curtain and being seen and heard. Wheel of Fortune, your time is upon us and you don't even know it yet. You don't even know it yet. The Moon card, you're not even knowing it yet. You're going to find out those Seven of Swords in the reverse. Soon enough, it is going to come out. Queen of Wands, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. One thing, Six of Wands, there is that success card again. Anastasia, there is that success card again. That notoriety, that being well known. I'm telling you, you're about to blow up. And I want you to know something. I want you to, you know what I think you're going to struggle with, Anastasia, when it's all said and done? Talk to me, Goose. I love that. All right, Maverick, here's what I think. I think, Maverick, you are going to struggle with feeling worthy or imposter syndrome, or thinking, can I do this, or am I supposed? You are supposed to do this. This is who you really are. This is where you're really supposed to be. And you wouldn't be here if you weren't supposed to be here. You wouldn't be experiencing success if you weren't supposed to be. Right? Take the leap. Take the leap of faith into the unknown. Literally. God, this is insane. 10 of Wands. Why are you worried about it? Why are you struggling about it? Just let go. Just let go. Just surrender. Just be like water and flow. Let go. Let go. Let it happen. Let it flow. Be like water. Okay? You don't have to have everything figured out. Yeah, let go. 9 of Wands in reverse. Let it go. Let it go. King of Pentacles here. Yes, exactly. Exactly. 8 of Cups in reverse. You're overcoming something and feeling better. 8 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse. I think you may have been in some kind of a funk or feeling worried or upset about something, but you're overcoming that. You're overcoming that. Ace of Wands, it's a new way of life. You know, Hierophant in reverse, but the Page of Wands. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about other people. All right? You'll have haters. You'll have haters. Oh, well. Oh, well. Just laugh. I like that. Let's see about the Aries. Let's see about the Aries for Miss Anastasia. Give me the Aries toward Anastasia. What's going on with the Aries? What's going on with the Aries, please? How old is the baby now? What's going on with the Aries? What's going on with the Aries toward Anastasia? What's going on with the Aries toward Anastasia? Close to a year. Okay. Empress in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse. Tower. She's pretty stuck on you, but something has happened here that has her a little bit or a lot. Seven of Wands. She's stuck on you. She's definitely wants this to work out between you two with the Six of Swords in reverse. But the Empress in reverse and Tower both speak to feeling attacked, feeling defensive with the Seven of Wands here, feeling triggered, feeling like something bad has happened between you two. Temperance. She'll cool off. I feel like she had a bee in her bonnet about something, but she's going to cool off. All right. She may be a little bit quiet. Ten of Cups. She loves you very much. That at the end of the day, that's what matters to her is the love. Okay. I will tell you that at the end of the day, that's what's going to, that's why she's going to chill the hell out. Nine of Wands in reverse to the Ten of Cups. But I kind of feel like, yeah, Six of Cups. Soul bond. She misses you. She thinks about you a lot. But I don't know if this makes sense, but it's like she feels like defensive or triggered or something of that nature about something that's happened. But she will chill. Things are going to calm down. All right? Things are going to calm down. And that's what I get. I almost get that she may be feeling a little bit combative. Imagine that, Anastasia, an Aries feeling combative. Not an Aries feeling combative, right? But yeah, feeling combative, feeling triggered. Standing her ground about something. She's fighting for something. She's fighting for something. It may have to do with parenthood with that Empress in the reverse. It may have to do with parenting and co-parenting. If that makes sense. That's what I got. Things are going to shake out, though. Temperance card. Four of Swords. See, she's fighting for something. It's not going to last forever, but she absolutely is in the throes of something. At least she's true to herself. Yeah, I know, right? Three of Wands in reverse. Things are not smooth right now. Things are not smooth. But that's what I got. Ten of Pentacles. She's all in, though, with you, as that's what she wants. That's what she wants. She feels like eventually you guys are going to be together. Seven of Pentacles here. Haven't spoken since before my birth date. I think she's got a bee in her bonnet about something. That may be why you didn't hear from her. She does. Look, Queen of Wands in reverse. She may be salty about something. What? You'll hear from her, though. I do feel like you'll hear from her. Crazy girl. You'll definitely hear from her. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, Anastasia. All right. Let's see what's up. We are getting ready to read for Nabila, but I need to see. Thank you, Anastasia. I so appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for being so supportive of me. I greatly appreciate that. It means a lot. I'm going to see about how many more I want to do. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. I'm going to see if we want to do. I may take 1 or 2 more. Let's see what we've got. All right, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do like a couple more, about 2 more, maybe is what we'll leave it open for if somebody wants to book, but that's about my max. All right, next up is going to be Nabila. And hello, Nabila. And you had said you've been following me for a while quietly. And I'm glad that you said hello. All right, let me timestamp for Nabila. There she is. Hey, love. All right, Nabila, let's see what we got. Nabila, I don't like any men I've met. Hey, Nabila, what's your zodiac sign, sweetie? Let me know that first. You cracked me the heck up already. Oh, happy belated Canada Day, Nabila. October Libra. Okay. Let's see the good stuff coming in the next 2 or 3 months for Nabila the Libra. Nabila the October Libra. Good stuff for the next 2 or 3 months. Good stuff for the next 2 or 3 months. Good stuff for the next 2 to 3 months. Good stuff for the next 2 to 3 months. Good stuff for the next 2 to 3 months for Nabila. Are you doing something to, with your looks? You got to glow up. You may be like doing your hair different. Maybe you're doing fitness or doing a new skincare routine, or I don't know. You've got a physical glow up. You're going to be looking good. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Literally pull that Empress energy, and you're a Libra, so you're kind of going to be standing in your power, which I like. I like that. That's awesome. That's Venus energy, the ruler of Libra. And you're a first decan Libra if you're in. No, you're second or third. Yeah. Just working out more frequently. You're gonna see the results. You're gonna see the results. You're gonna see the results. I did get that. Let's see what else we can tell Nabila for the next 2 to 3 months. Next 2 to 3 months for Nabila. The Libra. Good stuff. Next 2 to 3 months for Nabila, the good stuff. Nabila, the Libra. Third decan. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So here's what I get. I think you are going to rest at night better. I get that you may be having trouble sleeping or getting enough rest. What I do feel like is that you are, I don't know if you're not getting enough rest because you're busy or because you're suffering from insomnia or what, but I see you getting more quality sleep and better sleep, okay? And resting, I think you've had some stress. And that's part of the problem. You may have been dealing with some fears or anxiety or something of that nature. That's going to settle out. You're going to start to sleep better. Another thing that this is interesting because I do see love. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. I love, oh, okay. So I did pick up on that. Yeah, that's good. You are. And I kind of feel like you're in this energy. Oh, and this makes sense. You're an Aquarius moon. Um, uh, what I'm about to say, especially with Pluto transiting Aquarius, you're in this energy of uh, questioning. You're not going to live your life according to others' expectations. Okay, you're going to march to the beat of your own drummer. You're not going to worry. You're just going to be on your authentic self. You're stepping more into that Aquarian energy. Okay, not worrying about what others perceive of you. See, and sometimes Libras and Cancers can struggle with that, not Aquarians. So it's kind of like you're stepping into that high vibrational part of Aquarius that's like, I'm going to live my own authenticity, if that makes sense. I do have love here. The Ten of Cups. That's a relationship, and it could be marriage. And it may be closer than you think. I'm going to get more. I'm going to get more on this thing. I'm also getting that when it comes to love and romance, think outside the box. As far as your type, geography, all of that. I love that. I love that, Nabila. I love that. Let's clarify this stuff a little more. I'm proud of you for that. Proud of you for that, Nabila. That's tough. That's tough. You're going to get some pushback. You're going to get some pushback, but at the same time, this is going to open up doors. This is going to open up doors. There may be people you end up cutting out. Okay. There may be people you end up cutting out. I see that. But look, you're in such a good place, though. God, you're going to be in such a good place. Wheel of Fortune, you're in alignment with where you're supposed to be. You're learning the things you're supposed to be learning right now. That's so good. You're at the place you're supposed to be at. I freaking love this. I do see you spending time, in meditation, spirituality, healing. Money looks pretty good. Money looks pretty good. Nine of Pentacles. If you are thinking about self-employment, I feel like there is a celebration around money, possibly self-employment. There's something really good about money here. Something about working independently out on your own. I don't know if this makes any sense. You may have a second income stream. That may be what that's about. I'm going to go a little bit deeper on this Ten of Cups because I know you had asked specifically if there is a happy marriage in your future, and we're going to find out. But I think the short answer is yes, but we're going to see what we need to know about that because I know that was specifically a question that you want some details on. I'm looking for a job right now, so money being good is, okay, good. There's a celebration around money. There's a celebration around money. I love that. Around you being independent and financially independent, if that makes sense. I want to see about this Ten of Cups because I know your second question was about, do I have a happy marriage in my future? I'm worried because I don't like any men I've met. I think the short answer is yes, but I'm going to get more details on it. What about love? What about romance? Nabila, the Libra. about love for Nabila? What about this romance? What about that Ten of Cups that we saw? Tell me about that. Tell me about that. Oh, I love that, Nabila. I love that. King of Cups. Page of Swords. You've got an ex spying on you. You also have somebody that has a secret crush on you right now. But you've got a King of Cups in your future. You've got a King of Cups, and that, I don't know if it's a water sign or not. Yeah, okay. I don't feel like this is your next. This is not your next. You've got at least one between then, and that's not going to work out. I don't see a heartbreak, but I just see this person not meeting your standards and you being like, bye. What? High Priestess. You know what I feel like? Here's what I'm getting, Nabila. Here's what I'm picking up. I get the impression that you do have a lot of people interested in you. The problem is, and you even said, I don't like the men I'm meeting. The problem is, for one reason or another, they play games, they're unstable, they're immature, whatever. And I think you, with that the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles, what I feel like you end up doing, I feel like you might date around a little bit more. And then I think you're going to get in this energy of, you know what? Fuck this shit. And I don't know that you're in this energy of fuck love altogether, but I'm definitely not going to try so hard because it's just, I don't like the people I'm meeting. I'm just going to let things unfold organically. I'm going to withdraw. I'm going to focus on me, on being single and happy, my spirituality, my success, my money. And I think the next thing you know, you are going to meet your person. I think that's what the cards are trying to say with that Nine of Pentacles, this High Priestess. I think that's what's happening because I think you are. I do see a lot of idiots around you for the current moment. Look, Nabila, you know I'm blunt, so just go with it, okay? But I do. I see a lot of losers that I wouldn't like them either. But I think you get fed up, and I think you go into that Nine of Pentacles, High Priestess energy of, you know what? I don't need love. Okay, I ain't got to have nothing to be happy. Idiots is the right word. I think you get in this energy of like, I'm better off alone than I am with an idiot, right? And I think that, but do I think you'll end up with a marriage that's happy and loving with somebody that's emotionally mature and very nurturing toward you? I do. I very much do. Yeah, we're not trying to be a foster mom. Exactly. We don't want to man children. And literally, those folks are coming out as pages and king reversed. I'm like, bye. No, we'll take King of Cups for 1,000, Alex, right? That's what I got. I don't think that's soon, though. I don't think it's soon. Because I think you would get in this energy of just saying, I almost feel like you stop chasing love altogether. You may get off the apps or whatever. I don't think you'll be a hermit. I think you'll go out and socialize. You're a Libra, hell. But I definitely feel like that you're going to meet this person in a more organic way. Right? So that's what I've got, Nabila. That's what I've got. I hope that helps you, love. I like that for you. Good. And thank you for saying hello. Now that you've introduced yourself, you got to say hey when you're in the chats or in the comments. If you watch me after the lives or if you're during the lives, you need to say hello. Thank you, Nabila. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked the reading, love. Ashley, King Ashley, are you here? Do I have your questions, King Ashley? Oh, I think she did email me. I remember seeing it, and she said she emailed me too. I remember. Hang on one second. There it is. Okay, there we go. Yep, there you are. Hey, sweetie. Um, uh, uh. All right, let's see what we got. I can see your conundrum, Ashley. I can see your conundrum. I have been in that situation before, and it sucks. All right, let's see here. How would this be if she took the job? How would this be if she took the job? How would this be if she took this job? How would this be if she took this job? What's your zodiac sign? I know did you tell me in your email? Remind me your zodiac sign, Ashley. My brain is Gemini right now. What if she took this job? Gemini. Okay. What if she took this job? Two of Swords, King of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Damn. I don't think you would be happy. I kind of feel like I almost get, of course, the King of Pentacles in reverse, you know what that's about. That's money, but in the reverse, right? But I kind of feel like with that Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the upright, you feel unseen, unappreciated, and dismissed in this position, at this place. And I don't know if it's because of pay or if there are other things that cause it. If you're being underpaid, that alone could certainly make you feel that way, right? Because you even said, I feel undervalued and underpaid, I think was the words that you used. Yeah, underpaid and undervalued. You may also feel blocked from moving forward. Terrible start to a new opportunity, I know. I don't know if this is something that I don't know what your situation is. But I will say this, if you're in a position where you have to take it, I would definitely keep looking. Definitely keep looking. And if you don't have to take it and you're in a position where you've already got a job or you're okay money-wise without it, I would wait. But if you're in a situation where you have to, then definitely keep your options open. Keep looking. Freelancing and was laid off earlier this year. I don't know how you're doing with the freelancing, but and I'm sorry you got laid off, by the way. some advice for her. Give me some advice for her. Give me some advice for Ashley. Give me some advice for Ashley on this thing. Give me some advice. What does she need to know? Give me some advice. One thing I know, if we lack passion, we're not going to be successful in our career. If we're in a field or a job where we lack passion, for the long run, we're not going to be financially successful, right? That is why I definitely say, at a minimum, stay on the job market. At a minimum. I would definitely not throw all my eggs in this basket. And if I could help it, I wouldn't throw any of them in there. But what's some advice? What does she need to know? 9 of Cups. To thine own self be true. I think temporarily you may have to. Emperor in reverse. I don't know, but it's not going. You're not going to stay there. You're not going to stay there forever. You're going to go into something more equitable. I almost feel like with that 9 of Cups, can you give me more on the 9 of Cups, please? Can you give me more on the 9 of Cups? Can you give me more on the 9 of Cups? Give me more on the 9 of Cups, please. If you can, I don't know how you've been doing the freelancing. If you can keep doing that, and I know it'll be hard working and freelancing both. I know that because I did this channel and worked a full-time job for a while. But I kind of feel like that could grow. Either that or there's something that you might be able to do in self-employment. If it's not what you're doing now, there's something here. And I'm getting, don't give up your side hustle. Do the best you can to keep it up, or have a side hustle. There is a side hustle here that is prosperous for you and happy. All right. In fact, I get that you're going to be more happy on your own than working for others. And I actually understand that. I spent most of my life working in traditional employment. I always said I would never be self-employed. I'm coming up on 5 years now, and I have never been happier in my entire life than I am right now. I could never go back to work. It's like, I swear to God, in a traditional job. And I work hard, but it's fun. Like, I love what I do. So that's what I'm picking up, Ash. If you have to take it, but do not give up on the idea of self-employment, because I feel like that's going to grow. And I don't think you're going to stay where that place is. You're going to be in a place where things are more equitable and you're paid more fairly. That's why the 6 of Pentacles is here in the upright next to the 9 of Wands in the reverse. You're gonna end up throwing in the towel on that thing. Emperor in reverse. I feel like they are not going to give you your propers there. They're just not. So let me know if this makes sense. Yeah. The time that I was in that position, I felt like I had to take the job, and I was miserable the entire time. I literally felt, but just what you said, undervalued, underappreciated, underpaid, dismissed, not, my skills not being appreciated for what, I was bringing to the table, because, I was a good accountant. I was smart. I mean, I still am. But, I was a good accountant. I was very effective at what I did. And I knew I was worth more than what I was being paid. And I ended up getting, walking out one day and leaving and getting mad because they were dumb. And I left without a notice. So there you go. See, I love it. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's scary, but you know what? You ain't got a lick of more job security in the regular world, in the traditional employment, than you do in self employment. That's just an illusion, right? That's just an illusion. And I got laid off in 2020. That's why I started this channel. I got bored, and here we are. So, yes, they can. And everything right now is so damn unpredictable, and there's no loyalty. Like, screw it. You get bored faster. Well, yeah, that's a Gemini thing, and I totally get that. I totally get that. Yeah, I've got to have something exciting, which I love what I do. For me to be, and I'm going to tell you, you'll laugh, Ashley. I have been, up until this, I'm coming up on 5 years, which is crazy. I can't believe I've been here that long. But the longest I ever stayed at a job was about 3 years. I'm finally stable, and this is what I'm going to do till I retire. This is what I'm going to do till I retire, if I can, if it keeps up. I do work hard. It is scary, and sometimes I deal with stupid shit. But you know what? I dealt with a lot more stupid shit when I was working for others than I do working for myself, because to a degree, I can limit the amount of stupid shit that I deal with, right? I have control over that. Yeah, I love what I do. I'm so blessed. I feel like I'm just living my best life, literally. Yeah, I block them. Exactly. And I even have, like on my website, I even have that disclaimer. I reserve the reader reserves the right to refuse service for any reason or no reason. It's rare that I have that happen, but yeah. And I don't get a lot of trolls either, Ashley. I'm pretty lucky in that respect too. I've got sweet people that follow me. You know that. I love it. It is peaceful here. And I love that. I absolutely love that. One of the goals I have a lot of goals on my channel, several, but I want it to be a safe haven for people. Right. As best I can. I can't control what other people say to them in the chats and stuff like that. But, I want there to be this feeling of feeling accepted and loved and included. That's why it's called a cottage. I want everybody to feel like they're sitting. Oh, well, thank you. I want everybody to feel like they're sitting in my cozy little cottage with me in front of the fireplace. They're in a rocker, I'm in a rocker, and we're having a chat, and I've got my tarot cards, and we're just talking about life and love and all that, right? And we're sipping a little tea or something stronger. Right. But that's my goal. That's my goal. All right. But thank you for that, Ashley. I appreciate it. Let's go to Miss Lisa. This is a different Lisa. Lisa, let's see. Let's see what's up. Thank you so much. Let's see what's up for Miss Lisa. All right. Lisa, I just put in a privacy fence. You were asking about that. I'm in need of outdoor home projects. Do you see me getting my new privacy fence this year or next year? Let's see. Let's see what's up, Miss Lisa. Do we see a privacy fence in the next year and a half-ish for Lisa? How do things look for her privacy fence? How do things look for Lisa's privacy fence? How do things look for Lisa's privacy fence? I love mine, by the way, Lisa. How do things look for Lisa's privacy fence? How do things look for Lisa's privacy fence? How do things look for Lisa's privacy fence? Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the lower. You're going to get some help on this. Queen of Pentacles. You are going to have it. In fact, I get somebody helping you out. I don't know if this makes sense. I don't know if you get somebody that helps you with labor or helps you with money, and I feel like it's somebody that is a family member or like family. And I kind of feel like what I get is you coming back, you recovering from something financially and having what you need. Five of Pentacles in reverse, money starts flowing again. I get money being tight and then starting flowing again. The Lovers card, you making some decisions that are prudent, and then Queen of Pentacles, you having exactly what you need. I almost feel like telling you this, Lisa, when it's all said and done, I feel like you're going to have money left over for other things, because you mentioned that there are a lot of projects that you want to get done. Lisa, I feel like you are going to have the money to do that plus. But with that Six of Pentacles, I think you're going to get some outside help, if that makes sense. I don't know if you've got a family member that helps you with the fence or helps you with these projects or financially helps you or something of that nature, but I'm getting a gift. I'm getting somebody that, helps you out. I almost feel like there's been some issues here with somebody around this, in the family or whatever. That's going to calm down. There's some cohesiveness that's coming together after some conflict or drama. All right. There's kind of rethinking around money. There's that Six of Pentacles again, rethinking around money. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but that's what I've got. I love this. You got what you need. You definitely got what you need. Ace of Cups. You're going to be happy. It's going to feel like a brand new place. Magician. Hell yeah. These are good cards around this thing. So I don't know if you're here or you catch this after the fact, Lisa, but this is a very, very nice message for you. I love it. I love it. And I hope that helps you. All right. Anastasia, I saw your thing come through too. I need to add your question to the list. You're after Sky. All right. Next up is Leilani. Leilani, are you here? Remind me, love bug, of your zodiac sign, if you're here still. I'm going to give her just a minute. I don't know if she's here or not. There she is. Hey, sweetie. Remind me of, you're an Aquarius. Okay, good deal. Good deal. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what's up. What unexpected surprise or shift is headed my way in love? All right, Miss Leilani, the Aquarius. Let's see what is the sudden shift or unexpected coming in love toward Leilani. What is the unexpected coming toward Leilani, the Aquarius? Your name, you have the most beautiful name. I love that name. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Leilani. Around love. Around love. What's the unexpected around love for Leilani? What does she not see coming in romance? What does she not see coming in romance? Something new. Something new. Something is ending. Okay, you're releasing something. I even saw that with the jumpers. You're releasing something with the Death card, the Tower card, the Empress in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. I think you're going to work on yourself, invest in yourself. There's going to be this period of time, and then you got something new. Ace of Cups, Hangman. There's this period of time where you're kind of internal. You're kind of going in for a little bit, healing cycle, but then you start something new. So I do see something new here. What can I tell Leilani about the new person down the road? Ten of Cups. You're going to be in a relationship with this person. This may be the person you marry. With that Ten of Cups here, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, it's somebody new. I do feel like there is somebody in the past that is going to get antsy when you get involved with somebody new, but oh well. Three of Pentacles in reverse, they are going to reappear. Whoever this is that you ended things with is going to reappear when you get involved with somebody new. But the cards are saying that's a stressful situation. It would be burdensome. Best to release that. All right. You got another option that's better with much more potential. So that's what I get. That's what I get, Leilani. I think you're going to end up in a long-term connection with that one right there. With that new one. All right. Yeah, I think that other one is I almost feel like the only reason they're showing up is because they feel like they're, losing control of you or losing, but I don't feel like that they're really in it for the right reasons, even when they come towards you when you get involved with somebody new. All right. It's like you should have done me right to begin with. Right. But yeah, that's what I got, Miss Leilani. I hope that helps you. You'll have to let me know. Thank you. Thank you, Leilani. I appreciate you, as always. Well, hey, Miss Cola. Good to see you again. All right, next up is Alana, and she had to step away. I don't know, Miss Leilani. I don't know. Oh, okay, Cola. Yeah, just message me. Um, but we haven't closed things up yet, Cola. But I may soon. But let's go to Alana. Alana had said that she might have to step out, but that she would check back. So we will definitely timestamp for her. And I had written down that she wanted to know about the good things coming toward her in the next 3 months. For Alana, what good things are coming toward Alana in the next 3 months? What good things are coming toward Alana? Next 3. Good things coming toward Alana. 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 Next 3 months. Good things coming toward Alana next 3 months. Next 3 months. Next 3 months. Next 3 months for Alana. Good things. Eight of Wands. 3 of Cups. There may be some travel, the Lovers. There may be some travel. There's something picking up here. There's a celebration, possibly a reunion, and it could be love. The Lovers card is here, but I also feel like you may be like, let me get more on that 3. This is good. 8 of Wands. Definitely some passionate communication, passionate action. With that 8 of Wands, and it could be travel. I kind of feel like you may go visit somebody and enjoy a reunion with family or friends. Ace of Pentacles. You got something new here. There's a new love. You got a lot of love options that are coming towards you, but there's a new love that is coming towards you. You've got your past person in your energy as well, and you are taking a leap of faith with somebody. You definitely are the Lover's card. You're picking between the two. I kind of think you may be leaning more towards the past when it's all said and done. I get reunion vibes all day long. There's a deep soul connection here. Can you tell me more about... So I have communication coming from that person. Tell me more about that. I don't think you see this coming. Ace of Cups. You've got new people coming towards you too. God, you got a lot of people that are going to be coming towards you. That's why the Seven of Cups is here. This is crazy, Alana. Three of Wands. My cards are telling me don't make any immediate decisions. Take your time, get to know people. But you are taking a leap of faith, and I kind of feel like it may be with somebody that you have history with. All right. Anything else? Six of Wands. There's success around work. There's success around work. I saw that. There's some success around work. This is good. Page of Swords, Justice. If there's anything that you're waiting on to be decided, it's going to be decided fairly. I don't know if you're waiting to hear back on a decision from something. It could literally be a legal issue or just an apology coming, but I do have that as well. Lots of good stuff in your energy, Alana. This is a really good stuff reading. Really good stuff reading. That was crazy in a good way. Right? That's what I got. Oh, I got two more. Brittany and Cola. After Anastasia. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me update my list on the screen. Sky is up next, and then Anastasia, and then Brittany, and Cola. All right, let's put this on the screen. All right. I think, all right, let's see here. Let's go over here. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so taking just maybe one or two more tonight, and that'll be it. And let me see here. All right. Here we go. All right. I was trying to update stuff. All right. Well, hey, you're Sky. I like your screen name, Neptune, baby. Are you a Pisces? All right, Miss Sky. Let's see what's going on. All right, Miss Sky, let's see what your question is. You have two questions. Okay, you are a Cancer. We want to know about in the Scorpio and then what's coming up in life for the next 3 months. Good deal. All right, let's see what we got, love bug. What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? Yeah, you're a Cancer. You're Sky, the Cancer. We're saying M, the Scorpio. What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? Oh, okay. You said I'm the Cancer. Okay, sorry. I was having a brain fart. Sky, the Cancer. What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? What would M, the Scorpio, say to Sky, the Cancer? Six of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Cups here? I don't know. He would say he has a lot of respect for you. He wants to treat you fairly. He greatly values you, but at the same time, he's keeping his options open and not really wanting to settle down into a relationship. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, full reversed. He's not really ready to take a leap of faith. That's what he would say. He respects you. He sees your value. He doesn't want to treat you unfairly. He doesn't want to lead you to think that things are any differently than they are. He's trying to act honorably. Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. But at the same time, not looking for a connection. Not looking for a connection. With at least not here. He's keeping his options open. Yeah, I think he's just not interested in a relationship right now. That's what I got. All right. So I think that's what he would say. Sky. I believe that's what he would say. You know what's interesting though? Okay, let's talk about this in a little more detail, Sky. That's what he would say. That's what he would say. The fact is, though, he's hung up on you. He's hung up on you. I don't know if you guys have history. I'm kind of picking up that you do. If you have history with this person, he's not over you at all. This M, the Scorpio, he or she is not over you at all, Sky. If you guys have history, this person has not released you. They are not over you. All right. I think that's what they would say to you, though. So, Michael, if you have a big question, hey, Lisa, Michael, if you have a big question, I have just a little bit more availability for mini reads, and you can get on the list at the top of the chat. But that's what's underneath all of this. He would say that he doesn't want to mistreat you, but at the same time, he doesn't want a relationship, but he's not over you. He's hung up on you. You had beef. Okay, you had beef. Well, I think he wants to make things right and be fair with you as far as that goes. Six of Pentacles, all right? He may even apologize if there's an apology owed, all right? But that's what I got. That's what I got. And I hope that helps you on that respect. I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of clarity, Sky. I like your name, Sky. That is pretty. And I like your screen name, Neptune, baby. That's beautiful. Lisa, I think so too. I love my fence. Oh my gosh, I needed it so much. Actually, look, Lisa, if you want to know the really funny thing, that fence actually belongs to my dog. I put it up for my dog. I wanted him to have a bigger space to run around in. So I had this little temporary bullshit up, and then I put up a privacy fence, and like I love it because I go outside on my back porch and like I feel like I have all this privacy and stuff. It's so nice. I mean, I have woods behind my house anyway, so it's not a big deal, but it's definitely owed. Okay, so that's what I feel. So let me ask your second question for you, Sky. What's coming up for Sky in general in life in the next 3 months? Let's see. What's coming up for Sky in the next 3 months in general? What's coming up for Sky, the Cancer, in general in the next 3 months? What's coming up for Sky in the next 3 months in general? What's coming up for Sky in the next 3 months in general? Lisa, that's great. What's coming up for Sky, the Cancer, for the next 3 months? A lot of internal work. A lot of internal work. 7 of Wands in reverse, Strength reversed, Hangman in the upright. A lot of internal work, spiritual work. 9 of Cups. You're ascending. You're ascending. You are learning to find the well of love within yourself. But I also feel like you are, you're learning to surrender, non-attachment. I do think you're working on healing some anger issues. All right. Releasing some grudges maybe that are holding you back. And I see you coming out of this in a lot more stable place. I feel like your money is going to be going quite well. All right. Especially if you've had challenges in the past. I do feel like you're going to be working on knowing the difference between ego and confidence. I think that is going to be one of your big spiritual lessons with the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Strength reverse, the 7 of Wands in reverse, yielding, surrender, flowing, going like water, working on your self-confidence, particularly your self-confidence around the way that you look, but just in general, your capability, your confidence. But I see your money getting a lot better. Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot card. There may be something around a road trip or a vehicle. Okay. Okay. I almost feel like that you may end up with a new vehicle because your other vehicle maybe you may decide that you need to do that because you don't trust the reliability of your current vehicle or something of that nature. That possibly is what I'm seeing here. But there could also be a road trip. All right. I think you may find something out about your vehicle. And I feel like you may end up with a new one. You're going to have to let me know if this makes sense, Sky. You're going to have to let me know if that makes sense. But wow. But hey, Lisa, are you still here? If you're here, go leave me a review and get you some points on my loyalty program. It's free. And how you leave a review for me on mini reads What? You're looking at buying a car this weekend. Oh my God, that's crazy. Well, I think you're going to get one. I think you're going to get one. I think you're going to get one. I love that. My 40th and my parents. Okay. But Lisa, if you need help knowing how to leave me a review, let me know. But you get points toward your next reading, and dollars off is what points equals. So what? Oh, your parents are helping me out. It was their idea. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. That's so cool. I love that. What kind of vehicle? Unexpected gift. Isn't that awesome? Congratulations, Sky. That is such a blessing. I love that for you. Love, love, love it. I will say this, Sky, I think that you are going to be, with this vehicle, I think you're going to be, I'm going to make a prediction about this vehicle, Sky. I predict that you are going to be, and the current one is unreliable. Wow, that's crazy. I think this new vehicle, you're going to like it so much that you're just going to be driving a lot more. You're just going to find reasons to go for drives. Does that make sense? I think that's what I do. I feel like you're just going to be driving more because I think you're going to be so happy in this vehicle. You're going to be like, yes, I love this car. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I don't know what you're looking at, but you're going to be happy with what you get. So yay for that. Been in hermit mode. I see you getting out more. I love that for you. I love that for you. All right, Miss Joy King just booked. Let me put her on the list. Joy is after Cola. Thank you. As always, Sky. Thank you. Hey, go leave me a review. Get you some points. All right. All right. What, Michael? Hey, AT. So I tell you what, I have let me hang on a minute. Well, thank you, Neptune. Thank you, Sky. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I do still have some availability, AT. Let me update it. All right, I do, AT. All right. Anastasia is up next. Oh, let me add Joy. Oh, I did put Joy on there. I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. Can I see? Very big question. You can book a question, sure. I still have some availability, Michael. If you would like to book a question, follow the link at the top of my chat, the directions there, or what's scrolling across the bottom. I have a couple of more openings. Thank you, AT. Okay, let's go to Anastasia. Let's see here. Okay, Cancers. Oh, wow. Okay. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see about this Cancer. Let's check in on the Cancer. Deep feelings toward Anastasia. This Cancer toward Anastasia. This Cancer toward Anastasia. This Cancer toward Anastasia, please. This Cancer toward Anastasia. Deep feelings of the Cancer. Deep feelings of this Cancer toward Anastasia. Deep feelings of the Cancer toward Anastasia and this situation. You too, Michael. Thank you. Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. Very que sera, sera, which is kind of interesting. Oh, well, thank you, Michael. Very que sera. That is kind of interesting. I'm okay either way. Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. He enjoyed talking to you, I will tell you that. You know, Jupiter's in the sign of Cancer. I think we talked about that. Justice in the reverse. Four of Wands. He really feels like he was he feels like if things were right, you guys would be together and happy. He just feels like it's almost, it's almost like it's not fair that we're not together, but whatever. But I'll be okay regardless. That's what I get. Seven of Pentacles. You know, in the back of his mind, he kind of feels like one day you guys will work things out. Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the World card. Seven of Cups in reverse. Just nobody like you. There's just nobody like you. Queen of Cups. A lot of love. A lot of love. A lot of love. A lot of love. Definitely enjoying talking. Queen of Pentacles. So much respect. Page of Wands. It's almost like you guys have good banter. And he enjoys that. He likes talking with you. He loves conversation. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but he definitely likes that. Hey, Joe, am I? So yeah, we did all signs for Gemini earlier today. You can go to my earlier reading from earlier today for the Gemini reading in the all signs that I did earlier today. But Joe, hey, Joy, I think Lisa was talking to that other girl. I got you, Joy. I got you, Joy, and I got your question. It came through. Hey, Cola. I'm just reading for Anastasia, and then I got Brittany, and then you are next after that. But Anastasia, that's what I have here. That's what I have here. Right. That's what I have here. And I hope that helps. All right, let's go to Brittany. Did Brittany send me her question? Brittany, are you here, love? Brittany A, are you here, love? Because you sent me the money for a question. You sent me money for a question, Brittany. Well, hello. There she is. So, Brittany, if try putting your question in the chat. You sent it in the bite. Oh, is it in the Cash App? Okay, let me look. I'm sorry, boo. Oh, for love for the rest of the year. I got you, love. I did. Oh, I don't know. I'll look and see. Yes, I did. I got him, Cola. All right, so let's see what love looks like for the rest of the year for High Priestess Brittany. All right, let me timestamp for you too. What does love look like for the rest of the year for Brittany? Love for the rest of the year. What about romance for Brittany for the rest of the year? Romance for the rest of the year. Romance for the rest of the year for Brittany. You may have a couple of people that cross your path. You're new here? Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found us. What about love for Brittany for the rest of the year? Brittany, are you a Pisces since you're High Priestess? Maybe, maybe not. What about love for Brittany for the rest of the year? What about love for Brittany for the rest of the year? Virgo. Okay. What about love for Brittany for the rest of the year? What about love for Brittany the Virgo for the rest of the year? 10 of Cups, you got it. You've got a love situation. You're going to be in a relationship. Queen of Cups. Holy caroli. You've got a couple of people that are in your energy. I saw that already. But I kind of think one of these you may have some history with. One of these people that's in your energy, you may have some history with. You're kind of like, no. I see you picking the other one that you don't have history with because that person does not have the best track record. You're tired of being outside. I heard that. We outside, right? Yeah, you got love coming with the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I think this is a new person, Brittany. I feel like this is a new one. I don't think you may not have even met this person yet, but it's definitely a new person. You're making a decision. You may even block that person that you got history with some of the cards that I saw. Chariot. Whoever this is may be at a distance, or there may be something about travels. The Chariot, possibly they have Cancer in their chart with that Queen of Cups. Hangman. Pisces energy. Damn. End of a tough cycle. 3 of Cups. Look at here. Look at here. This is crazy. You may meet this. If you don't know who this person is, there may be some kind of event or social occasion that you meet this person at, or while you're out with friends or something like that. Empress card. Right? Okay, yeah. There's somebody new here, and there's growth and expansion. There's growth and expansion. You're taking a leap of faith. That's crazy. I love that for you, Brittany. Love, love, love it. I feel like there's a good possibility that this person may have water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the new person. Oh, really? You got your eye on somebody. Okay, then. All right, then. I love that. He's at a distance, but only about 45 minutes. I gotcha. I love that. Love, love, love it. Angelica is after Joy. But that's what I got, Love Bug. I like your screen name, by the way, High Priestess. That is a good tarot card. Thank you. Keep me posted, Brittany. Keep me posted on that. All right. And I need to update the screen and put Angelica. All right. Oh, Joy. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. You deserve, you know, Miss Joy, you know, you deserve the best, right? All right, next up is Cola. Let me go to your email, Cola. What is this? Okay, that was you, Joy. Okay. All right, Cola. I know. All right, Miss Cola, let me timestamp for these. Here we go, love. All right. Let me go to your email again. All right. Serenity. Just in general, how's she doing, Cola? You're not bothering me. Cola, your questions are fine. You're not asking bonehead questions, so I promise it doesn't bother me. Look, you read too, so you know what I'm talking about when I say bonehead questions, right? But, oh, you had an ad, but you're not bothering me is what I said. You're absolutely not bothering me. You do not ask boneheaded questions at all. I enjoy reading for you, Cola. And your friend Virgo, we want to know in general how she's doing, right? How in general Serenity is doing. How is Serenity doing in general? So, Serenity the Virgo, how's she doing? Overall, how is Serenity doing? How is Serenity doing overall? How is Serenity doing overall? How is Serenity the Virgo doing overall? How is Serenity doing? How's she doing? How's she doing? How's she doing? Ace of Swords, Death reversed, Temperance. Why is the Death card here in the reverse? Page of Wands. Four of Swords in the reverse. She's going through something. I mean, I saw that Empress come out in the reverse when I was shuffling. She is going through something that may be a little bit stressful, but it's like she's trying to make the best of it. She's trying to make the best of it. She sees the truth. I don't know if this makes sense to you. Ace of Swords here. She's going to be okay. She's going to heal. I don't know if this makes sense to you. She's struggling right now, but she's trying to make the best of it. I almost think with the Page of Wands here, she hides behind humor a little bit, and we do that sometimes, especially when we're going through it. 8 of Wands, she's going to be better. She is going to feel herself again, but right now she's dealing with a lot. She may have had to cut somebody out. Oh, wow, Cola. She may have had to cut somebody out. There may have been something that didn't go well. Queen of Swords in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, and it may be a love situation. She's Ace of Cups. She's working on herself, though. Self-love, and there may be new romance for her, but she's getting better. She's going to get better. She's working on trust issues. She's kind of processing through some wounds. She's processing through some things, and it's either childhood wounds or a romance. And maybe both with that 6 of Cups, okay? But well, thank you for that, Cola. I appreciate you. That is so sweet of you. But there's something here she's dealing with, but she's trying to make the best of it. She sees. Oh, wow. See, she sees what she's getting. Okay. It's almost like with that Ace of Swords in the upright. That's triumph over adversity. That's seeing the truth. That's clarity. And it's almost like, and if she's going through something rough, it's like, I see why this happened. I see why it had to happen. I'm getting my spiritual lessons, right? You know, it's like, okay, Spirit, I understand the assignment, right? And it's almost like, she's trying to make the best of it. I do think she struggles to sleep, okay, with the 4 of Swords in reverse. She's dealing with some angst, no doubt. But I see her getting over this and doing better. The Star card, look at there. I got both healing cards. We had the Temperance card come out and the Star card. There's somebody here that I believe she loved a lot. The King of Cups came out. And I think she still loves this person, but I think she's like, it is what it is, right? Good. Good, good, good. Oh, really? Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Yep. Let's get your next question. All right. How did I come off personality-wise on my date with Daniel today? My sister's had some comments, and I just wanted to get a look from his perspective. Okay. How did he? Oh, really? And it was true? It was true what you got? Cola? Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Let's get Daniel's perception. How did Daniel perceive Cola's personality? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Oh, I gotcha. Give me Daniel's perception of Cola personality-wise. Daniel's perception of Cola's personality today. Daniel's perception of Cola's personality today. Bottom of the deck, Cola, 10 of Cups. Magnetic. Drew him in. 6 of Swords in reverse. He didn't want to go anywhere. He didn't want to leave. Wheel of Fortune. That's good. And the Fool card. Wanting to take it to the next level. He didn't want to leave. When you guys ended things, you know what I mean. When you guys finished today, he didn't want to leave. He wanted you to stick around. Or he wanted to stick around, whichever. Right? 6 of Swords in reverse. Wheel of Fortune, the Fool card. King of Swords. 5 of Swords in reverse. He feels seen. 6 of Wands. He feels seen. He felt heard and seen. I don't know if that makes sense. 7 of Pentacles. He's like, slow down. Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords. Wow. Yes, yes, definitely. Definitely. I love this. I love this. I think, and look, 4 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Here's what I think. I think if he had his way, he would just rush right into something immediately. And I think he's telling himself, you need to slow the hell down. Yes, of course. I think he feels like you need to slow the hell down. Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting from that. And the King of Swords. I feel like he's like, you need to keep your head. You don't need to go so crazy over this so fast. That's what I get. Because, I mean, he's already thinking in terms of fate, destiny, taking a leap of faith. We saw the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I feel like the Queen and King of Swords, we will clarify that. But I kind of feel like that he's talking to himself saying, you need to keep your head. You don't need to rush into this thing. And he really wants to. And he's holding himself back. That's why the 4 of Pentacles is here. But I will get a little clarity on those swords. The King of Swords is often what I associate with head over heart. And so he's kind of trying to keep his head. He's trying to not move too fast. You know, especially, and I even got the 7 of Pentacles, right? Like, slow down. This is good, but slow down. This is him to himself. He already has emotion. That's the problem. That's what he doesn't want you to know. That's why he's in that King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. He's like, oh my God, I am falling too fast. I am falling so fast and I can't let her know. That's what's up. That's what's up. Wow. Wow, Cola. This guy. Gosh. It is. Yeah. Well, you know, maybe they're a little jelly. Maybe they're a little jelly, Cola. Maybe they're a little jelly. No. I don't get anything. No, because I've got cards that would speak to that. If you were, okay, controlling. I've got none of my controlling cards came out. None of my controlling. He didn't perceive it that way. None of my controlling cards came out in his perception. Because controlling would have to do with like the Emperor, the King of Wands in reverse, you know, shit like that, right? No. Even the Magician in reverse can be manipulative energy, but none of that's here in the upright or the reverse. So it ain't even on the board. So it's not even a thought. Thank you. I hope that helps you, love. We got Joy and then Angelica. I think what we are going to do is after I read for Joy and Angelica, I think we're going to call it a night. let me go in here and fix my quantities and change my banners. Let's see here. All right, there we go. And change it over here. Where is, here we go. All right, so we've got Joy and then Angelica. Thank you, Cola. Thank you so much. And I enjoy reading for you. You're never annoying, or whatever it was you said. All right. Let's go to Miss Joy. Miss Joy. Miss Joy King, the Leo. Joey's next move toward, I was vulnerable being a Leo. He's a good man. I am seeing. Oh. He is a good man. I am seeing that. Oh, Joy. All right, let's see what Joy and Joey. That's interesting. Give me Joey's next action toward Joy, the Leo. Joey's next action toward Joy. Joey's next action toward Joy, the Leo. Joey's next action toward Joy, the Leo. Give me Joey. What will he do next toward my friend Joy King, the Leo? What will he do next? Ah, good Lord. Give me Joey, next action toward Joy, the Leo. Joey's next action toward Joy. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in the reverse, Six of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Knight of Swords. I think you've got communication coming from this person. And he is very invested in you. Oh my God, the Lovers card. He's very invested in you, but something is holding him back from actually taking action or moving forward. He may wonder if you've lost interest with the Ace of Wands here in the reverse. He is very into you. He feels very deeply connected. He's a little bit nervous here, Knight of Swords. He's a little bit nervous, a little bit unsure. Okay, that may be why the Ace of Wands is in reverse too. Unsure, but very invested. This dude is stable. King of Pentacles here. Lovers, there's a deep connection between you and this guy, Joy. The Sun card. Oh my God. You make me so very happy. Oh my God, that's the Leo card, Joy, and it's the happiest card in the deck. Who is this? Who is this guy? Joy, Joy, Joy. You ain't got to keep him warm, baby. He's going to keep you warm. What in the crazy train in the best of ways is going on with you, Joy? Why have you not talked to me about this? Because this looks good. This is a good guy. I do get communication from this guy. He may be a little bit hesitant to let you know how he feels or to make a move to do something. He is into you. He wants you. He wants a relationship with you, and he sees a future with you and feels a deep soul bond with you. I can't say this, but 100 different ways. Joy, I've never seen cards like this for you, honey. What is up? Who is this? What's up, Joy? This is a 180. You got to talk to me. Joy, where are you? I'm going nuts here. Lord, this is insane in the best of ways. What a good reading. I don't know, but that's what I got, Miss Joy. I don't see her. I don't know if she left the chat or what. Joy, are you here? I freaking love that. That is insane. She may be behind in the chat. I don't know. Or she may have had to step out. She's going to freak out when she sees this. That is awesome. Angelica, you are up next. Are you here, Angelica? Oh. Who's here? Nobody's talking. Why is nobody talking? It's quiet. Where's everybody at? Let's read for Angelica. Can y'all hear me? I got 9 people in here. There's AT. Okay, Angelica, how you doing? All right, Angelica. So, Lovebug, let's look at your studies. Let me timestamp for you. Okay, love. All right, let's look and see what we've got here. Do I pass? Will I be okay for this licensure? How do things look? Oh, okay, I got you. How do things look for this licensure exam? How do things look for the exam? How do things look for Angelica for this exam? How do things look for Angelica for this exam? How do things look for this exam for Angelica? How do things look? Oh, okay, Lisa, I got you. How do things look for Angelica for this exam? Eight of Wands. Yes, I think that if you continue to study, slow and steady wins the race. King of Swords, Nine of Cups, that's a wish come true. Knight of Pentacles, definitely money moves. Slow and steady wins the race. Pace yourself. Be consistent and don't overdo it from one day to the next. This is not a thing to cram for, which I don't think you're doing that, but definitely slow and steady wins the race. I see the environment being a lot more stable now and you can focus. All right. And I definitely feel like you are going to get your wish. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles. Just make sure that you keep on your studies and stay balanced. Make sure, Angelica, another thing that I'm getting as far as telling you is make sure that you are, don't overdo it. In other words, you want to stay balanced. You definitely want to be slow and steady and consistent, but I don't want you to be to the point of exhaustion. Okay, if that makes sense, because that's not going to help you. All right. So make sure that you're taking care of your health, body, mind, and soul. Yeah, temperance, balance in life. All right. Staying balanced. All right. Have faith. You're being divinely guided. Your angels are looking out for you. That's another thing. 8 of Wands. There it is again. I love that. The energies look good, Angelica. The energies look really good for your exam. And I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. It's always exciting when people are doing things like that. Hey, Ray. So, you're scared too. That's fair, Joy. So Ro, I'll do one more. Ro, do you want to pay on PayPal or do you want to pay on Cash App? I'll just let you send it directly to your opposites as well. Oh, okay, Joy. I love that guy. I love that guy for you that picked up in that reading. But Ro, if you want to, just send it directly to either my PayPal or my through the link. Oh, I gotcha. I tell you what, let me just send directly to my PayPal, which is I'm fixing to give it to you. And then you can just put your question here or email it one. Because I put me as being out. That's why I left my job. Drowning, but now I'm scared. That makes perfect sense. I'm horrible. I gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, Angelica. And thank you, Ro. If it popped out in the cards, that's how he moves. I love that. I love that, Joy. You can actually, Ro, when you book on PayPal, you can, there's a little place to put a note on PayPal. If you want to put your question there, you can. But it's 35 for one question, 50 for two. Ro, if you want to book. And Angelica, I want to say something, or if you're here, don't worry about, oh, so I'm not doing yes or no's tonight, Ro. I'm not doing yes or no's. But Angelica, you had said you're scared. Okay, so that's not bad. What I want you to do is look at your fear, face your fear, and ask yourself what you're afraid of. And then just know that just because you're scared doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful, right? Good, Angelica. I don't know when that's going to be, Ro. I usually don't do those, but like once a month, if that. Now, I do them for Fam Jam members, Ro. I do them for Fam Jam members about twice a month, usually, the yes or no questions for Fam Jam members. But normally I do yes or no's for $10, but Fam Jam is only $10 a month. So, and they get all kind of other discounts and stuff too. Yeah, and to be honest, Ro, it's about time for me to do another yes or no session for my Fam Jam members. So I need to do that. I know, Joy. I'm so excited about that reading for you. Angelica, I'm happy for you. And Angelica, I want you to keep me posted on how this goes. I am rooting for you. Success. Success. It's yours. I love that. I love that for you, Angelica. Oh, Joy, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. I love that. You so deserve that, Joy. Joy and Joey. Joy and Joey. Joy and Joey. That's so cute. I love it. Love, love, love it. But yeah, Ro, if you want to be a Fam Jam member and you want to do that, the link is below this video to become a Fam Jam member. I think Joy might be a little bit behind in the chat. Her live is probably behind. She's probably like a minute or two behind in the streaming, but that's fine. I think that's it. You saw it? Okay, good deal, Ro. Good deal. That's a wrap, y'all. That's a wrap. The other thing about Fam Jam, Ro, just so you know, is they have my Fam Jam members have. There's a Fam Jam playlist on my channel that has like all kind of spirituality stuff about shadow work, healing, astrology, spiritual stuff. Lots of content about that. And then the other thing is that's under the playlist tab. And then if you go over to the membership tab, there are discount codes for my readings for Fam Jam as well, for like the regular detailed readings. Angelica, I love that. Congratulations ahead of time. Oh, okay, Ro. Well, I got a lot of stuff on there, and all of that. You get that plus those yes or no questions for that $10 a month. So it's a deal. It's a good deal. It's a real good deal. And sometimes I do exclusive readings for Fam Jam, but not every month. I try to do the yes or no questions at least twice a month. And it's about time for me to pick up and do that again for Fam Jam. So I should be doing that soon. In fact, I need to put that on my calendar. Let me just do that. Sorry. God. Let me do that then. I'm going to try to do it this weekend. You watch me from Canada. Okay. I'm going to try to do that. But thank you for asking me about that, Ro, because actually I need to do that. But I'm going to try to do it this weekend. Happy belated Canada Day, Ro. I saw where you guys had Canada Day the other day. So happy Canada Day. But Angelica, I am so proud of you. That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm yawning. I think it's time for me to go eat and wrap it up for the day. So y'all, I know there's only a few of you guys in here, but just pay attention tomorrow to my channel. I have a collaboration tomorrow night, Thursday night, in the early evening hours, probably late afternoon, early evening, probably. There is a collab. I'm not saying with who, but it's a good one and you don't want to miss it. Well, thank you, Angelica. Y'all have a great night. I love y'all so much. But I'm going to get off of here because it's going on 4 hours. I'm a little bit tired. So I'm going to go get me something to eat and prop my feet up a little bit. All right. I love y'all. Thank you so much to everybody who booked readings. All right. I'll get timestamps up in a minute. Okay. Bye, you guys. Thanks so much. Peace.